Hi everybody, welcome to DIY Dream Weddings UK. I'm Kim and I create bespoke wedding bouquets and connect with you online to create the bouquet of your dreams. Today I'm going to make a lovely Christmas tree bouquet, which you can also have as a decoration. Okay, so if you want to go back, you can see how I've done all of this piece and the cardboard and ribboned it underneath and everything. Just have a look at the first video. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is going to show you how to make the handle, ribbon the handle, and how to make these little bells on the edge. I might only have enough time to show you how to do the bells. Okay, it all depends how much space I have on this video. Okay, so I'm going to stick these down, and the reason this has got a hole in the middle is because I'm going to put the handle in the middle there and stick it to the cardboard. Okay, so I'm going to see how much space we have on my phone. This is the second time I've tried this. So I've already done this bell on the last video that I did. There was hardly any space on that, so we'll see how much space there is now. So what I'm going to do is show you how to make these bells. So I'm going to do make another bell. Actually, first of all, what I'll do is let's make the bell first. I'm a bit confused what to do now in case it cuts me off again. So, okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to, first of all, work out how long you want your piece of fishing reel to be. So we've got this lovely fishing reel, which is really nice because it's I'm going to measure it against this one. Actually, I've already cut out, but it's really nice because it's really you can't see it, so it sort of looks invisible, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm going to stick this on to the inside of my heart. You can't see it, but I'm going to put a dollop of glue just inside my heart and just wait for that to stick on there. So I'm going to put my fishing reel just inside my glue like that. I'm just putting it right inside my glue. Okay. So I think in future what I'm going to have to do is just talking to you now about what the technicalities is. I'm going to have to just delete my videos as I go along because I just really don't have enough storage space to keep all of them. There's just too many. So it doesn't mean I can't recreate videos. I can recreate as many as I like. I'll just delete them as I go along, and then I won't have this problem with space. Okay, so there we go. So we just wait about 30 seconds with that to make sure that that doesn't actually bend and come out. And then these are two hearts that I'm putting together, and I'm gluing them together to make them look like bells. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's why I only do short videos, because I'm afraid of losing space. Because it doesn't even say when it's going to knock me off. I just have to watch the timer. So there we go. So we've done that. We've got our piece of string there. And I'm going to just put this together how I want to put it together. So I think the best way of doing this is to tuck one end that way, and one out like that. So I'm going to just glue that where I want that to be. So I'm positioning that where I want it to be. And then I'm going to glue it on. Okay, so I'm going to just basically put some glue underneath that side of the craft foam like that, and then glue that in place, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, and then yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I've decided what I'm going to do about video space now. Okay, so hold that in place and then make sure it's really stuck well, and then we're just going to put some glue just underneath there like that, and just glue that in place as well. Okay, like that. Okay, so it kind of looks like a bell. Okay, so I feel like I'm rushing, and I don't want to rush. I want to take my time, people, I really do. Okay, so just glue that on. I'm going to glue that on the end there like that. Yeah, make sure that's really stuck well, because you don't want that to come open when you've glued it on. Okay, and when we've got these on, because we don't really want the ends of these showing, then we put our foam on afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to put these right near the end of my tree. So I'm just going to put a glob of glue there, or a blob of glue there, and then just put my string inside the glue so that it's, and it doesn't matter that this is quite long. You can make it shorter if you want to. It really doesn't matter that it's long, because it's going to hang down, so you can have it as long or as short as you want. And the idea is we'll put the handle on, and the bride will hold it from here, okay, in the middle here, and then it can dangle down. And it doesn't have to be Christmas colours, it can be wedding colours. Okay, so we're just going to put the other one on. We've got another one here. Do the same with that one. Okay, and just stick that the same way as we did the other one. Just dip that in the glue and just stick it there like that. And we looks like we're still recording. Okay, so that's how you make your bells. Okay, the thing is, if we stop, if I lose space, I don't want to lose materials. Okay, I've only got so much materials, which is why I'm doing it like this. Okay, so we're just making sure that that is dry before we actually let go of that. There, so just dipping it into our glue and just holding it in place. And if you feel that it's not stuck properly, you can always put another piece on top. Okay, that is setting now. Once it starts setting, you know, there we go, you're sort of all right. So those are hanging down. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to ribbon my handle. Okay, so I'm going to move that over, and I'm going to ribbon my handle with, I've got some green ribbon here that matches the front of the bouquet. Okay, and what I'm going to do, because I've marked off which end I want to put onto the bouquet, so I'm going to just put some ribbon on the end of this, just so that we can cover this hole up on the end of the tube here. This is from a foil box, this tube. Okay, so it's these are the best ones, I think, on the packaging ones, because they are really strong. They are really strong handles. Okay, so just basically gluing that. I like to stretch that as much as I can, because I don't really like that to buckle too much on the end there. So stretch it right over if you can, so it's nice and tight. Okay, and then we do the other piece. And I think these are about, let me just measure these and I can tell you how long these are. These are 3.5 centimetres. I think 3.5. Oh, sorry, no, 5.5 centimetres. Okay, long. But it's up to you how long you have them. But I don't like to have too much along the side there, so when I ribbon my handle, it's not too bumpy as I'm ribboning the handle. Okay, so what we want to do really with this is, it's not further enough over, is we want to cover all that cardboard on the end there. Okay, so I'm going to move that up a little bit more and put that so that it's like that, so it covers the cardboard. Okay, so we're going to put some more glue under there like that, so we can stick that where we want. And we're using hot glue for this. Okay, and then just bring that piece over the top like that and just glue that down like that. Okay, just bring that down like that. That's great. There we are. So that is the end of your handle. Okay, and then what we're going to do is ribbon it. And I thought what we could I thought ribboning it first would be the best bet, because it's less fiddly if you do it this way. Okay, so and this is the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this end to the top of the bottom of my handle like that. Okay, just right near the edge like that. So we cover most of that cardboard, and then we just wrap in that ribbon round from the end. So just bringing it down like that as we go along, putting a dab of glue on, not too much glue, just a little bit of glue on, and just bringing that down gradually down your tube, okay, like that. And just putting a piece, just keep putting a piece of glue on every time you come round. Feels funny because there's no flowers on here. I'm not used to doing it like this, but it is probably the easiest way of doing it, is to just, you know, just ribbon your tube like this. Okay, and then when you get to the top or the bottom, whichever way you're doing it, you just cut the end off, okay? Just in case we lose video, that's why I'm telling you how to do it ahead of when we're doing it. So yeah, I'm doing this off of the reel. You can cut it if you want to estimate how long you want this to be, okay? And you can have it any colour, any ribbon you want, really, whatever you feel like putting on your lovely bouquet. Okay, so you might have a white tree or a pink tree, or, you know, this is the reason why I normally cut this off the reel, because it gets a bit whirly. But I'm just going to go with it. Okay, I'm going to go with it. Okay, this could be done a little bit better, but it's okay. So we're just putting a little bit of glue there and just bringing that round like that, okay, and just like that, just so that that covers the top of our ribbon. Okay, this needs to be kind of quite neat at the top here, and then what we'll do is we'll cut that off there like that. And I normally like to seal that, but I haven't got anything lit, so I can't seal it. But that's what you do, you seal the end of that before you stick that down. Okay, and then just stick that down like that. Okay, and that is your handle. Okay, where are we now? I think we're still recording, so I think deleting some of those videos helped a lot, actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick my tube. So I'm going to show you. So we're going to put this on here where we want it, and I'm going to stick my tube like this through my, I'm going to push that through like that, halfway through like that, okay, and then I'm going to put some glue on my tube and stick it down where I want it to be. So this is how I'm going to do it. You can do it any way you want. So put some glue around the edge of my tube like that, and then stick that. This is the first time I've done this, so do bear with me with this. Stick this where we want this to be on our bouquet, like that. So this is the constructing bit, people. This is the constructing bit, and like I said, I kind of fly by the seat of my what's-its when I do these videos, so I never really know how they're going to work out. Okay, but we really want to make sure that handle sticks to the cardboard, okay, because if it sticks to the foam, if you stick it to the foam, that might come away. So that's how we're going to do this. Okay, so that, as long as that's stuck down there, we're okay. And then what we'll do is we'll lift this up. So I'm not sure how to do this, but this is, in my head I was thinking it would work, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. So we're just going to go with this, and we're going to glue this, put some glue in the middle there, and then we'll do the edges afterwards. Okay, so we're going to glue that down like that, and put some glue under there, glue that down like that, okay, and then do the edges like this. And you might think there's a better way of doing it. Fine, if there's a better way of doing it, that's great. Okay, hopefully this is all recorded on here. we're still going, that's great. Okay, so just sticking that down, and as you can see, now that we've done that, you can't see any of the discrepancies underneath. So none of this, the ends of these bits of string that we stuck on or anything like that. Okay, and then when we turn it over, you can see how that's worked there. So the bride will hold the handle like that. Okay, let's just do that. Oh, we won't stick that down too much because you might want to put a star or something on there. Okay, and then what we do is turn that over. You can see that's stuck on there. I think that's stuck on there. Make sure it's really firm, okay? Make sure it's firm. And then we've got our other piece of foam, and we're going to stick that on the other side, okay? Like that, okay? So we'll do that. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll show you how to stick the hearts on afterwards, because I don't want to lose any of this video now I've done it all. So we're just going to glue that on where we want that to be. Okay, just like that. Okay, this is the first time I've done this, so if it's a little bit messy, do bear with me with this, okay? Do bear with me. Okay, so we just stick that down like that. Okay, we're still going, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a task, because what we'll want to do now is, that's stuck on there, I think that's really stuck on there, is when we've stuck all these edges and things down, is we'll want to stick our hearts on. And because our bouquet is now standing up, we will have to maybe hold them in place as we stick them down. So that's a little bit of a task. But these things are funny because you don't know about them until you actually start to do these things, and then you think, oh, okay, that's going to be difficult, well, this is going to be difficult. But when you're designing something, you only find out as you're going along what bits are going to be difficult, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that is that part of that project. Okay, so we've got all that on and all in place. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to basically, if you haven't seen the last videos, we're going to put some green hearts along on our tree to decorate it. Okay, so we're going to put them sort of along like this, and we're going to use, I thought what we would use is mauve or pink hearts. We'll probably do the pink hearts, the pink and the silver hearts, to make it look like decorations as well. So like, you know, tinsel and stuff like that. So okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off now and have a look at this video, upload it onto YouTube if it's okay. So let's just come out a little bit more so you can see a bit more what we've done. Okay, and then I'm going to do the next part of this project, and that will probably be the last part that we do. Okay then, thanks everybody for your patience and for watching and supporting this channel, and I will see you again on the next one. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like these videos. Okay then, bye bye for now.